Anyone who knows me knows that I was a fan of the Lego Movie. So naturally, as a fan, I'm going to complain about how the sequel is different, while also complaining about how it's the same, which is a lot to go through, so let's jump in right now. Now when I discuss what's similar, I could say pretty much the entire movie, and knock off for drinks, but I feel I need to stretch this out for the more stubborn of you listeners. Pretty much the same concept of the Legos are just a projection of child's imagination on what's going on in the household, but it switches from a strict father who doesn't want his son messing up his Legos, pretty much used as models, to a sibling rivalry between the same boy and his younger sister. So naturally, there was a level of groundedness in the first one that is now being thrown out. Don't get me wrong, Lego Movie, I see the narrative structure you were going for with this, but intentionally silly and dumb is still silly and dumb. Pretty much the whole story is similar to its older brother. Kregel is replaced with Armageddon, President Business is replaced with Queen Whatever Wannabe, even has the same main characters thrown from his world into the real world, and does a big heroic speech into the movie spiel from the first one. The movie changes just enough that the producers wouldn't get charged with inbreeding. Now let's get into how it's different. As mentioned earlier, the shark's been jumped, so it's far sillier than the first one. Different brands of Legos as aliens, time travel sub-story, brainwashing plotline, and prominent use of raptors all come to mind immediately. But despite all that, I also found that the sequel was just more funny than the original. Nothing against the first one, but the jokes landed more here and kept coming at a faster rate than I recall from the first one. Not to mention the music's way better in my opinion. Though to be fair, the sequel could not have a single song in it, and I'd comment how the music was better than the first one. This is mostly due to Queen Whatever Wannabe, who really stole the movie from her captivating voice acting performance all the way to her smooth and mesmeric animation. In short, it's pretty much the same as the first one. If you'd rather have more jokes flying at you, but with some parts of the plot having you roll your eyes, it's a fair trade-off for this movie. Really, if you were a fan of the first one like me, you're going to enjoy this one. And if not, then you'd best stay away, because this Lego franchise is sticking together.
Hello friends, my name is Queen Whatever I Wanna Be. Don't worry, I'm totally not one of those evil queens.